Bobby Deol.
Bobby Deol is an Indian actor. Deol is the son of Bollywood actor Dharmendra and the brother of Sunny Deol, also a successful actor in the Mumbai-based Indian film industry. Deol has mostly acted in thriller films, often playing anti-heroic characters who are forced to commit crime to avenge the deaths of loved ones. Examples of such films include Badal, Gupt, German Bitch Who. His films commonly involve themes of jealousy, deceit and revenge, and his more romantic thrillers often involve him caught in love triangles. Some of his successful films are Basort, 1995, Gupt, 1997, Soldier, 1998, Badal, 2000, Ajrabi, 2001, Humraaz, 2002, Apn, 2007, Dostana, 2008, Yamna Pagla Deewana, 2011. Deol was awarded the Filmfare Best Debut Award for his role in the 1995 film Basort and was later nominated for the Filmfare Best Actor Award for his performance in Humraaz in 2002.
Early life and background.
Bobby Deol was born into a Jat Sikh family and is the second son of Bollywood movie superstar Dharmendra and Prakash Khanna. He is the younger brother of Sunny Deol. Deol was born in Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. He has two sisters, Vijita and Ajita, and two half-sisters, from his father's second marriage to actress Hema Malini, Esha Deol and Amina Deol. Actor Abhay Deol is his younger cousin. Bobby Deol wanted to study at the Lawrence School, Sonawa, but later joined the Mayo College, AJMEA, where he completed his schooling. He is married to Tanu Ahuja and has two sons named Ariaman and Dharam.
Career. 1990s.
Deol first briefly appeared as a child actor in the film Dharamveer in 1977. Deol then made his adult debut with Twinkle Khanna in the 1995 Bollywood film Basort, directed by Raikumar Santoshi. Deol plays the character of Badal, a naive but intelligent young man who moves from a small village to the big city and gets caught up with corrupt police and criminal gangs amidst falling in love. Partly shot in Scotland, Deol broke his leg in an equestrian accident while filming and had to be flown to London to recuperate and had to call off several publicity shoots which documented his debut. The film was nonetheless a considerable success and garnered him the Filmfare Best Debut Award. In 1997, Deol starred in Gupt, The Hidden Truth, a suspense thriller directed by Rajiv Ray, considered his breakthrough role. Cast alongside Manisha Koirala, Kajol, Paresh Rawal, Ompurai and Raj Babbar, Deol played the role of Sale, a young man accused of murdering his stepfather over an engagement proposal and wrongly imprisoned. He escapes and tracks down the real killer. Gupt, The Hidden Truth was highly acclaimed for its storyline and soundtrack and was a major commercial success. In the same year, Deol appeared in Off Aaya Ho Gaya, alongside Aishwarya Rai in her debut Bollywood role. The film failed to do well at the box office. In 1998, Deol starred opposite Neha in the Vidhu Vinod Chopra film, Kareeb. Deol played the character of Burju, an irresponsible young man from an upper-middle-class family in Himachal Pradesh with a love of petty thievery and deceit. Later in 1998, he appeared in Abbas Mustan's military thriller Soldier, alongside Roorkee and Preeti Zinta. Deol played the mysterious character of Vicky, later revealed as Raju, son of Vijay Malhotra, who was convicted of arms smuggling. In 1999, Deol starred in Diloji, directed by and co-starring his brother Sunny Deol. The film is noted for being the first time Sunny Deol directed a film and also the first time he acted alongside Bobby. This pairing was repeated in March 23, 1931, Shahid, 2002, Apn, 2007, and Yamna Pagla Deewana, 2011. Diloji features the two as the brothers Ranveer and Rajvir, fighting for the affection of Shalini, Urmila Matondkar.
2000 to 2003.
In 2000, Deol appeared in the action drama Badal alongside Rani Mukherjee, under the director's helm of Raj Kanwar. The film is set in 1984 when riots were engulfing parts of Punjab and Delhi. Deol plays the character of Badal, a boy who witnesses the massacre of his family and villagers by the corrupt police inspector Ji Singh Rana, Ashutosh Rana, and grows up to be a dreaded terrorist, fueled by the anger and hatred of the authorities who wrongly deprived him of his family and friends. The film is inspired by The Devil's Own, 1997, starring Brad Pitt and Harrison Ford. Following this he starred alongside Karisma Kapoor and Hamza Mohabbat Karagar, 2000, and reunited with Rani Mukherjee to star in Bichhu, 2000, a blatant remake of Luc Besson's 1994 film Leon, starring Jean Reno and Natalie Portman. In Bichhu, Deol plays Reno's role, Jeevan, a young man from a struggling middle-class family who has the misfortune of falling in love with the wealthy Karan, Malaika Arora. Her cruel, disapproving father, enraged at their relationship, has Jeeva's mother and two sisters publicly arrested for prostitution, and eventually all three kill themselves. Jeeva becomes a professional killer and later extracts vengeance against Karan's father and his henchmen. He and his neighbor Karan Bali, Mukherjee, soon witness the entire Bali family get murdered. Jeeva now decides to help Karan seek revenge on the men who killed her family. The film and Deol's performance was panned by the critics, with Sakanaya Verna of Rediff.com citing the film as one of the most painful of the year, and commenting, "Bobby Deol's performance is quite, well, robotic." He religiously hangs on to a brooding expression right through the film. Why, oh why doesn't someone insist he goes to an acting school? In 2001, although filmed in 2000, Deol starred alongside Karisma Kapoor and Rahul Dev in Indra Kumar's Ashiq. Following this, he featured in Abbas Burmawala and Mustan Burmawala's thriller, Ajrabi, alongside Kareena Kapoor, Akshay Kumar and Bipasha Basu. The film, adapted from the 1992 American thriller Consenting Adults, features Deol as Raj, the new husband of Priya Malhotra, Kapoor, who after moving to Switzerland and initially befriending their neighbors, Kumar and Basu, become entangled in a web of deceit and extramarital activity. Ziaur Salam of The Hindu was unconvinced with Deol's performance, remarking that he only occasionally manages to transmit fear of the fugitive. In 2002, Deol starred alongside his brother Sunny in the historical film March 23, 1931, Shahid. Set in British India, it depicts the events leading up to the hanging of Indian freedom fighter Bhagat Singh and his companions Raguru and Sukhdev on March 23, 1931. The film stars Bobby Deol as Bhagat Singh and Sunny Deol as another revolutionary Chandrasekhar Azad. The film received a mixed reception from critics, with some good reviews. Rediff.com believed the movie had plenty of good moments, and plenty of bad ones, and believed the film was superior to that of the original on Bhagat Singh, although they believed the agony of Bhagat Singh's fight was underplayed, diminishing the brutality and anguish suffered in the real-life event. While Deol was praised for some scenes, he was criticized for shouting, and Rediff believed he was overshadowed by Ajay Devgn, remarking, "In terms of performance, Devgn is clearly the winner, with the advantage of a stronger script and a better director." Devgn, who reportedly lost weight to look the part, is today emerging as one of India's finest actors, willing to try out different roles. Deol tries his best, but it is difficult to shout and act simultaneously. Later in 2002, Deol was nominated for Filmfare Best Actor Award for his role as a suave, wealthy shipping businessman in Abbas Mustan's romantic thriller Humraz. The film is inspired by Alfred Hitchcock's Dial M for Murder, 1954, remade in 1998 as A Perfect Murder, and features Deol in a love triangle with Akshay Khanna and Amy Esha Patel. The film was generally praised by critics, with Chitra Mahesh of The Hindu saying, "Bobby Deol spends the entire first half looking moony-eyed and spaced out, but overcomes the stupor towards the end where he actually gives a good performance." Deol's final film of 2002 was David Dawn's Chauma Chaye Shah, in which he acted alongside Paresh Rawal, Shilpa Shetty, Bipasha Basu and Umpurai. He played Shyam, a small-time crook who gets his hands on some diamonds worth millions.
2004 to 2006.
In 2003, Deol took a hiatus from acting and returned to the screen in 2004 in Kismat opposite Priyanka Chopra. In Bardasht, a drama based on the screenplay written by Vikram Bhatt, Deol starred alongside Lara Dutta and Rahul Dev as Aditya Shrivastava, a deserted army officer. The film deals with themes of police brutality and corruption and justice. Deol then played another army officer, a lieutenant commander in Anil Sharma's Ab Tumhare Hawala Watan Zathio as Kunaljit Singh Vikramjit Singh. The film, which featured some prominent Bollywood actors such as Amitabh Bachchan, who played a general and Deol's father, and Akshay Kumar, it was arguably Deol's highest-profile film to date, but despite high box office expectations it was a commercial failure. His most famous role of all time was in Ab Tumhare Hawala Watan Zathio, when he wore a pew turban. That gave him more of an audience from the Punjabi crowd, and inspired comments saying he looks better in a turban. In 2005, Deol starred in Vikram Bhatt's thriller Jurm as the wealthy businessman Avinash Malhotra who suspects his wife Sanjana, Lara Dutt, of having an affair with Rohit, Milind Soman. Deol's performance was praised by a number of critics, with Vivek Fernandez of Rediff.com remarking, "Bobby Deol, Bhatt's schoolmate, does his alma mater proud with his controlled performance. There's a sense of maturity about his candor, which is good news." Deol then starred alongside Sanjay Dutt, Sunil Shetty and Ajay Devgan in Mani Shankar's war movie Tango Charlie as an Indian trooper named Taran Chauhan of the 101st BSF Battalion, operating in the northeastern Indian province fighting Bodo militant in Upper Assam. He followed this role by featuring in Sunil Darshan's romance film Barsot as the ambitious young Indian Arav, who, in living in the United States, becomes involved in a love triangle with beauties Priyanka Chopra and Bipasha Basu. The film was not a critical success, with Zirus Salam of The Hindu concluding, "A moth-eaten love triangle with all the stereotypes Bollywood survives on, a devoted wife with her Kava Chauth ki thali, the other woman with her mini-skirts, a joint family, songs, festivities, no shower of rejuvenation, this Barsot is just drenched in mediocrity." She was equally unimpressed with Deol's performance, remarking, "The girls are ready with their curls and curves, the guy just appears lost, making you wonder if Bobby has grown even an inch as an actor since he made his debut in Raikumar Santoshi's film by the same name." His final role of 2005 was as Karan in Dosti, Friends Forever, opposite Akshay Kumar, Lara Dutta, Kareena Kapoor, and Juhi Chawla. He once again plays a wealthy businessman but is down on his luck with his finances and romancing women. The film, although performing below average in India, was a major success in the United Kingdom, where it became the highest grosser of Bollywood in 2005, grossing around Rs 888,000. In 2006, Deol starred in the romantic musical film Humko Tum's Fire High. Deol played Raj, a character who falls in love with Durga, Amisha Patel, a beautiful blind woman with a talent for shaping pottery, but faces competition from Rohit, Arjun Rampal. Deol and Patel have been labelled as the Bollywood equivalent of Hugh Grant and Renee Zellweger. Although the film received a mixed reception, a number of critics praised Deol's performance as Raj, with Taran Adarsh commenting, "Bobby Deol is only getting better as an actor." He manages to register an impact in a film that belongs to Amisha and Arjun primarily. Later that year, he made a brief special appearance in Alag in the song Sabs Alag.
2007 present.
In 2007, Deol starred in 6 films. The first of them, Shakalaka Boom Boom, was shot in South Africa and is based on conflicts and the power game involved in the functioning of the music industry, addressing the themes of envy, jealousy, insecurity, anxiety, manipulation and anger. The film, which featured Bobby alongside Upen Patel, Kangana Ranaut and Selena Jaitley, was generally praised by critics, especially for its choreography, and Deol received some very positive reviews. Taran Adarsh of IndiaFM.com said after viewing the film, "Both Bobby and Upen get fabulous roles and the two actors make the most of it. Bobby is one of the most underrated actors around. His work has been consistent all through, but one tends to overlook this talented actor's abilities all the while. Watch him go negative in Shakalaka Boom Boom and you'd agree that he's amongst the best in the business today. His outburst in the end is remarkable." Deol's second film of 2007 was Jhoom Barabar Jhoom, which saw him play the character of Steve Satvinder Singh opposite Abhishek Bachchan, who played a gypsy in London, Preeti Zinta, and Lara Dutta. Directed by Shad Ali, the film was produced by Aditya Chopra and Yash Chopra under the Yash Raj Films banner. The film was not critically acclaimed and was mostly criticized by what critics believed was a shallow screenplay. Tarun Nadash of IndiaFM.com gave the film a 1.5 out of 5 rating, saying, "The film is all gloss, no substance." He also believed that Deol was overshadowed by his co-stars, remarking that the film belongs to Abhishek first and Preeti next. Deol next starred in the boxing drama App. The film was a family affair, featuring Bobby Deol alongside his father Dharmendra, a disgraced retired boxer who trains Bobby and his brother, Sunny Deol, to become champion boxers but in doing so creates a rift within the family. App was a major commercial success, particularly in northern India and overseas, especially in the UK, where it made Rs 579,457 on the opening weekend, entering into the UK Top 10 at number 3. Deol next starred in the suspense thriller Nakab, another Abbas Mustan film which features him alongside Akshay Khanna and Urvashi Sharma as another millionaire caught in a love triangle. Deol received a mixed reception for his performance. For instance, Raja Sen of Rediff.com praised several of his scenes, remarking, "Bobby gets a considerably meaty role, and there are a couple of moments when he genuinely works the audience, but describes his character as sensitive to an annoying ilt." This film was followed by brief special appearances as himself in Om Shanti Om and Nani Jai Zalma. In 2008, Deol starred opposite Priyanka Chopra, Danny Dean Zongpa and Irrfan Khan in the crime drama Shamku, playing the lead character and title sake of Shamku, a man raised by Baba, Dean Zongpa, a Naxal leader based in the southern interiors of Bihar, after his family was brutally murdered. He is assigned by a cover governmental program jointly conceived by RAW and Intelligence Bureau to carry out political assassinations, but after falling in love with a kindergarten teacher Shubhi Chopra, he decides to lead a reformed life but is later tempted to turn to crime again. Kabir Kaushik, the director of the film, had originally approached Deol to play the lead role in his debut film, Saw, but despite liking the script, Deol turned it down because at the time he was not prepared to work with the debutant director. Deol next featured in Heroes as an army officer and Hanan Jdj Shergill alongside a strong cast which included Salman Khan, Preeti Zinta, Sunny Deol and Mithun Chakraborty. Although initially set to be released on June 6, 2008, it was pushed to October 24, 2008, the opening weekend of the holiday Diwali. Much of the filming took place in northern India, including Ladakh, notably Pangong 2, Chandigarh, Punjab, and Delhi. Deol's last role in 2008 was in the film Dostana, as Abhimanyu Singh, supporting role to the film's main stars Abhishek Bachchan, John Abraham and Priyanka Chopra under the Dharma Productions banner. The film explores the story of two men who pretend to be gay but both fall in love with the same girl, their roommate. Dostana is the first Bollywood film to be filmed entirely in Miami, United States, and went on to become the 8th highest-grossing film at the Indian box office in 2008. In 2009, Deol portrayed Nandu, an orphan-turned assassin wrongly accused of a politician's murder in the movie Egg, The Power of One. Deol's next film, titled Help, was shot in Mauritius, in which he appeared opposite Mugdha Gods. The film was released on August 13, 2010. Deol then starred in Yamna Pagla Deewana, which was released on January 14, 2011. He later starred in the film Thank You opposite Sonam Kapoor. His character is a businessman who is not sincere with his wife. In 2012, he appeared in heist film Players. The film proved to be a failure at the box office. He played the role of Ronnie, who has no experience in conning people, but is a master of illusions. He was one of the most popular illusionists who abandoned magic after a tragic incident. Deol's latest film is Yamna Pagla Deewana 2, the sequel to his 2011 hit. YPD 2 didn't make a big impression at the box office, and flopped.
Filmography.